The worrying behaviors that happen to narcissists when you trigger their fear. No matter how horrible their actions are, narcissists expect, if not insist, that you won't make a huge issue out of it. They might even become hostile if you do. For the narcissist who constantly struggles with abandonment, hearing even a hint of disinterest in the relationship can be devastating. Under stress, a narcissist may act out in ways that reveal their abandonment issues, such as becoming irrationally angry or behaving normally and loving bombing you to ensure you won't abandon them. I just mentioned this to highlight how seemingly innocuous situations might actually provoke a narcissist's irrational fear of abandonment. Please accept my sincere appreciation for watching this video. This stream is designed to highlight and attract self-absorbed people, especially narcissists. If you've been following my channel and watching my videos regularly, please know how much I appreciate it. All of you newcomers, please subscribe to this channel as soon as possible. What we need to do now is to move forward. As a result, being rejected by others is one of a narcissist's greatest fears. In this video, I'll talk about some of the catalysts that might make that dread a reality. Whether on the giving or receiving end, abandonment may wreak havoc on a person's emotional well-being. Narcissists live in continual anxiety because they can't stand the thought of being turned down. Narcissists tend to think they are unlovable and unworthy of affection because of this. As a result, they will do everything in their ability to maintain an advantage. They try more and more deception, subterfuge, and manipulation as their first attempts fail. They lurk in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to pounce on their victims. An excellent case in point is when you simply quit trying to interact with the narcissist at all. The narcissist's brain sends up red flags as a result. Once a narcissist realizes you no longer care about them or the relationship, they will do anything to keep you around. The narcissist would rather be the one to get rid of the bad guys than be left behind, so he or she will often take the initiative to do it. Despite their callous disregard for you, they don't want to end themselves in the same position as you. A narcissist may lash out or engage in more frequent love bombing if his or her abandonment issues are exposed. You may also argue it plays a catalytic role. It's a game of best guesses at this point to figure out what to do. They will likely take the offensive if they sense any hesitation on your behalf. If they think this strategy is working, they won't switch to a different one. When one tactic fails, some narcissists will switch to another, such as showing greater warmth and care towards you. Whatever you did to make the narcissist afraid of being abandoned, you can be sure that they will never forgive you or let you off the hook. Consequently, the narcissist will continuously seek out new ways to punish you. Usually, this is the unexpected effect of being slandered or otherwise dismissed. Being kept waiting is one of the narcissist's lesser-known triggers. This involves not responding to their attempts to contact you, such as phone calls or text messages. Let's say you'll be late for a meeting because you have another engagement, or when a narcissist is patiently waiting for you to complete an action and you're taking too long. Narcissists tend to get agitated, anxious, or restless in certain circumstances. Some narcissists will immediately react by ignoring or stopping any contact with you. They use the silent treatment to make you feel anxious and guilty. The objective is to get you to acknowledge wrongdoing and feel compelled to make amends. One narcissist I know didn't even bother to wait a minute for me when I paid him a visit. Because he wasn't there when I got there, we had to postpone our meeting and make some major apologies. To what extent a narcissist would have waited for anyone else depends on how much they care about making an impression on their target. They're not just standing around doing nothing if they wait for you. They want to make a good first impression. A narcissist may not take immediate action, but they will find a method to exact revenge if you keep them waiting. Despite their attempts to downplay the seriousness of the situation, this remains true. They are trying to trap you into believing they are honest so that they can reveal all. If the narcissist is already nervous about being kept waiting, believing that we are doing so on purpose only adds fuel to the fire. Because of this, they consider it just to hold us responsible for our deeds and to punish us when we break the law. A narcissist's worst nightmare is probably being ignored. Depending on your proximity to the narcissist, the repercussions might be devastating. Ignoring a narcissist or giving up on them is one of the worst things you can do. Narcissists worry about falling behind, but they don't want to make the necessary changes to prevent this. They seem either unwilling to acknowledge or unable to care about the ineffectiveness of their strategies. Narcissists have an ingrained belief that they are above responsibility and accountability. If you don't answer the phone or pay attention to the narcissist's social media updates, the narcissist may become irrationally angry. They will be skeptical of your motives even if they are reasonable, and they will conclude that you lack spontaneity. All of these things contribute to the worsening of their abandonment issues. Narcissists are draining to deal with, especially covert narcissists who are passive-aggressive. After all, it's possible that you haven't seen that they've already begun to respond negatively and punish you. On the other hand, narcissists are notoriously meticulous, which is why I'll be as forthcoming as possible. There are likely additional videos on this channel that will address your concerns. I'm also curious to know how narcissists reacted when you took too long to answer their texts or simply ignored their phone calls. Please write me an email when you get a moment to share your experiences dealing with narcissists. In a nutshell, this is all we'll be discussing today. If you liked this video and want to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this.